All right, Toko, whenever you're ready.
All right, sounds good, my friend.
I do have a question though. Is the overlay going to be on your end for this one, or is it going to be on my end?
It'll be on my end. All you gotta do is just set the timer, and
All
you're
right,
good to go.
just the timer and then the overlay for the Testicular Cancer Society thingy. Got it. So all I got to
Y-
do is just
yep.
cut some of this stuff out, and then we will be ready. So we just remove, and we got to get to your stream. So how's things been going? I know we're running a little bit behind schedule, but
Oh no, that's good, man. I know how it goes with marathons and meeting those incentives. That's great. I love when those are met. So things are just moving right along.
right along. All right.
When those are met.
Oh no, I
So
hear myself. Hang on. Okay. So let me just stretch this here window.
so yeah, basically what all you'll need to do is just set up the timer. Everything else I pretty much set up to your specifications. So I made things real easy for you.
All right. Now I'm gonna have to switch back to my previous method of audio control. So give me just a second.
Sounds good.
Mic check, mic check.
Sounds good. Can you hear me? One, two.
I can hear you, and now I've got it booted up on the other end. So
Sweet.
at this point, go ahead and get things started, and then count me down whenever you're ready, and I'll have it going. Remember, I can't hear you. I can hear you while you're counting down. I just can't talk back.
Oh, okay, that's fine. All right, so I'm just gonna go into what I typically do when we start SpongeBob, and it is getting hyped for SpongeBob action. So here we go with Patchy the Pirate.
Popcorn, soda, pickled garlic. Hurry, Patty! Hit the remote. This is gonna be great! I can't believe it! More SpongeBob! This is so exciting! Here it comes!
Wasn't that fun, guys? That's all. That's what it's all about. About having fun, playing this awesome SpongeBob game, and this is what we like to call a SpongeBob trash game because it's not really that well received. But we're gonna go ahead and play it anyways. It's a new game any percent. So what I'm gonna do here, since I've already beat the game, I'm doing new game plus any percent. I'm gonna go in here, choose my character, and I'm gonna choose Squidward. So the timer will actually start when we have this first fade out. So when it fades to black, we start the timer. Now I'll just give you a second to get that timer all set up, since I can see the stream behind my head for that one time I get to see it. And hopefully you can hear me okay. Thank you for the good loss, guys. No, I'm not Toko. I'm Tom. I'm Patrick. My best Patrick voice.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Oh, you're not gonna put the timer in that lovely spot I made for you? There you go. See, I made it all easy for you, and you didn't even put it in the spot.
I just moved it.
It's good, man. It's good. All right, so like I said, the timer will start when the screen fades to black. Whew, first cutscene skip. Hardest trick in the game. I'm not even kidding. Yes, I am kidding. Alright, guys, so this is SpongeBob SquarePants, Plankton's Robotic Revenge. Again, Plankton is going crazy to grab those Krabby Patty formulas. So he's gonna be doing some crazy stuff. And the cutscene I had to skip because I had to. They basically have a new visitor to Bikini Bottom, and it is batteries. So he's planning to use his batteries to make all these awesome robots that will cause havoc with us. And of course, SpongeBob has a great idea to try to get rid of him, and it's not a good one.
One cutscene later.
Yes, which I actually have a lot of those set up for when I do my SpongeBob streams. I have like the time cards. One eternity later.
Alright, just so you guys know, if you donate during this run, there's a couple things you can donate $1 to make Toko Tomcat do. He has on hand a large selection of, gummy Krabby Patties?
Yes, they are meant to be like the pretty patties that you see on the show.
Yeah, so you can for every $1 you donate, he will eat one of those, so you can feel free to give him diabetes. Also, he will read, donations above how much?
Just about like $1 or more, and I'll read them in your best, in my best Patrick voice. So the voice I heard earlier, that'll be the voice.
Oh, how novel.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with what said in Discord earlier. Patrick is way too hyped over this nut on your overlay.
Oh, thank you. I tried very, very hard to make something. I know it's very pretty compared to the other. I mean, that is as I'm smiling, but I figured if nothing else, it's like, yeah, it's SpongeBob. It's supposed to be trash. So that's my meaning behind my awesomeness.
You got a little bit of buffering going on.
Okay, I haven't lost any frames yet, so.
Blame Twitch. That's what I do.
Yes, I always do, especially when marathons go on. They want to ruin our fun. Alright, so the cool thing about this awesome category is I'm using a tartar sauce gun that has, and I mean this for real, it's maxed out a 400% damage. So that is a legit number. It is absolutely insane.
That's getting into big back damage there.
Oh yeah.
Scrap!
Exactly. And what's cool is that Squidward is he's not terribly OP, he's majorly OP, because his special move is he can double damage twice. So do the math. 400% damage times 2. How much damage is he doing?
Hella.
800% with that tartar sauce gun. A lot of damage.
That almost makes up for them taking out Homing Shot and putting it in New Game Plus.
Yeah.
I'm still salty as shit about that, by the way.
Dude, that messed me up something fierce for the new runs. I'm like, what the... Threw me for a monkey loop. But yeah, these are the special stages, and I don't like them because Squidward has a very big hitbox. So he's going to get hit a lot, so you may hear some ows. But yeah, if you're getting used to this speedrun, which not a lot of people run this now because... As I said this before, this game is trash. When you're looking at games like Battle for Bikini Bottom or Truth or Square. If you want someone that's a little bit easier to deal with as far as your special abilities are concerned, get SpongeBob. His special ability is invincibility. So if you're having a hard difficulty time, use good old SpongeBob. Alright.
He is a sponge.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Yeah, the Tattletale Strangler couldn't bring him down, neither could the Hash-Slinging Slasher.
That's right. Alright, so we're going to be introduced to the big mech that is Plankton, and we actually get to see the cousins, so you'll see these mechs again. But we have Rainchild is the first cousin, then we see Clem, and then we have Plankton again. So this is first form Plankton. And when you play the any percent for this speedrun, this fight is extremely slow, but thank you to the awesome power that is these upgraded weapons, this actually saves about 2 minutes off the time. So it makes a huge difference in the end.
What's that, Plankton?
Destroy the lot of you, that's what! Sick 'em, boys! Take that!
But yeah, I definitely love the tartar sauce gun because it's really great. It reminds me of like a phaser from Star Trek, so it's a homing shot. So it makes the movement in this game extremely cool once you see it in action. Don't know why this was rejected from GDQ, but I still like it all the same.
Well, no, you gotta have save and kill the animals. That's pretty much guaranteed to get you in, right?
That's right. But I mean, I can understand. I mean, once I'm done with this game, I gotta get world record in this category, and I'm done with the game. I've already got world record in any percent, so don't need to run this game anymore. Thank goodness. I still love it though. I mean, this is a great marathon game just because it's SpongeBob and everyone loves SpongeBob. Especially when we get to talk about the old days, the great memes that they have, and of course the old episodes. Not the
the thing I've found is, one, pretty much everybody like my generation and around saw it as a kid, so they understand the references. And two, there's been so many episodes. There's a SpongeBob reference for literally every situation.
Exactly.
I can't even think of a situation that there's not a SpongeBob reference for.
And of course, if anyone knows me well enough, my favorite episode is the Band Geeks episode, because I am a band geek, so it works out. And that was Plankton, form number 1. And now we're making our way to Davy Jones' locker, around those areas. Because we're basically starting out at the Flying Dutchman's shipyard. So if you're wondering where we're at in this speed run, that's where we're at. But we're going to go all around Bikini Bottom. We're going to Rock Bottom. We're going to the Jellyfish Fields. We're going right to the Krabby Patty. Or, sorry, Krabby Patty. Krusty Krab at the very end. So we'll get definitely our fill of SpongeBob locales.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock.
Exactly. A lot of good memes from this show.
Shoutouts to Detroff for the hosts.
Gotta love those hosts when they're coming in.
3.6 million damage per second.
Woot!
That's as many as 410s, and that's terrible.
Yeah, I've been looking at some other strats for this game because, or this category, because there's a lot of different weapons I can use for this category. So once I get that part of it figured out, world record is mine. I already looked at my sum of best today. I'm under world record, so it could be a matter of days before I get it.
I mean, just from my perspective, what I'm seeing, you're playing as Squidward, and you're shooting tartar sauce out of a tartar sauce gun. If I got really drunk and squinted, I would think this would be Splatoon.
Right.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, that tartar sauce gun looks a lot like the, what is it, the Aerospray MG or SG? That one gun that's super overpowered. At least in terms of Turf War, which is what everybody plays.
You know what's even funnier? Guess who made this game? Or the publisher?
Who?
Activision. So yay, you had to have some kind of gun involved.
Well, also, yeah, it had to be trash.
So that was reason number 1. But this game is actually unique in the fact that it has all the original voice actors. That was one thing that plagued the entire SpongeBob series from the very beginning. They could never get all the voice actors. So Activision actually did right and actually got everyone correctly. So I'm giving them props for that. And need to slam on these switches so I can actually advance. And you're also noticing too, I'm jumping about midway as that gate's coming down. That's so I can get ultimate height and go over that gate faster. Because, you know. Alright, so moving right along here.
Score one for me.
And of course I hope the audio levels and everything sounds okay. Because I know my Elgato is kind of funny sometimes, especially with the Wii U stuff, so I made sure it was all like pre-done. Pre-done all ahead of time. And I should have just went for the switches, but I had to be safe, and sorry. Especially with a marathon setting. There we go. So I had a hunch at the very beginning, thought it was like, yeah, if I take enough damage I can hop over that loading zone. Nah, it doesn't exist. I tried that with 2 players, sacking them up and just trying to hop over. Can't do it. So that's not a thing. But I do have a very funny clip on my page at Toko_Tomcat where Squidward pretty much gets launched into orbit after taking a very bad death hit. So it's really, really funny.
Alright, so we have received an $8 donation from Detroff, and his Patrick voice quote that he wants you to read is in the Twitch chat whenever you get the chance.
Alright, there's going to be an area where I get to actually stop and enjoy the chat, so I'll do that then. And I was kind of goofing around because I didn't pay attention to the switches, yay.
It was actually Dragolinus that posted that.
Oh,
I can't read. I'm on drugs. I'm on a drug called insufficient amounts of caffeine.
dude, I suffer from that last week. All right, let's see if I can play this and do the line at the same time. I kind of already know it. I wombo, he, she, me, wombo, wombo, womboing, the study of wombo. It's first grade, SpongeBob. Hopefully that was good for you, but thank you very much for that awesome donation. Much
And now you must acquire a taste for freeform jazz.
freeform jazz. Of course, I hop on sometimes like, no, this isn't Toka, this is Tom, this is Patrick. And of course, I messed up for the second time. Yay. That's all good. We're having fun, though, right?
Having fun is what it's all about.
Exactly.
'Cause if it was all about quality, we should have quit a long time ago.
Dude, I feel you. They're sitting on the other side of the table here. I'm like, dude, I feel your pain so much. Yeah, the name kind of gave it away. Should have seen that one coming. Yeah, so we started getting introduced to my friends. I called them the Red Guardians because they have homing shots and they have landmines, so they suck. But a lot of these guys, the ones that have the red eyes, they like to aggro once they see you. The only reason why I have world record at this point for any percent is because they did not aggro and look at me. I don't know how I did it. I don't know what triggered that. But oh my god, if I can do it again, I would have world record in this category. I mean, when I saw that, I was literally speechless. I was doing a submission video for GDQ. I was like, what in the hell? I didn't say anything. I was just like, I couldn't even talk. It was that bad. Alright, switches, come on. Work with me here. Yeah, the switches are bad RNG. Here we go.
Trying to find Nintendo Switches in stores is also bad RNG.
That's right.
Not as bad as getting a classic SNES though, holy crap.
Dude, I was lucky. I got one of those lucky orders that come in for 3 o'clock GameStop. So I put that in for GameStop.com. Got that one. And then Oyster, you know him, of course. He's like, dude, yeah. I got the UK version. Do you want that one? Hell yeah! And please let me say hell yeah for that, because I need to say hell yeah for that.
Hell yeah!
Can I get a hell yeah? But no, I was praising the RNGesus that day. It's like, dude, you made my day and my night and my everything. I was so happy to get that message, so. And what's funny is I have not ran Star Fox 2 yet since I got the classic. I hack cheated and I've been playing DKC 1 speedrun, so yeah. Feels bad. But eventually, I want to get back into it now that I've got my marathon stuff all out of the way. I just didn't want you to think I was ignoring you because I was busy with my marathon. I was like, I need to run in this marathon. Because my dad's actually a survivor of testicular cancer, and I'm glad he caught it when he did, or else it would have been really bad news. Oh,
okay, so Dragolinus has also decided to finish up the donations for the Undertale Metaton sing-along, so
sweet!
Blue, get your vocal warm-ups ready, my man. Alright,
so this is the point I get to sit and enjoy the chat, say, hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a good time at this awesome marathon. See a lot of awesome runs. Saw some awesome Echoes action. Feel kind of bad I couldn't get on the memes, but you know. I saw some Mario Kart 64 action. That was awesome. The 70-star 64 Mario action. That was great. I know I'm probably forgetting some runs because, you know, it started at 10 o'clock this morning. I barely slept, so yay! Marathon hype. Woo! Alright, now I can jump. See how well that works out. See, GDQ would have been a fool to accept my run. Kappa.
Score one for me. Face the wrath of Squidward.
Yeah, don't donate for Sombrero. Even though it's cool. But yeah, I am very hyped for the rest of this marathon. Got a lot of great runs coming up. So definitely stay tuned for all that awesomeness. For a great, great cause.
Poking me.
And I wasn't kidding before, guys. Check yourselves every day, daily. Because it might save your life. It might save your balls. As funny as SpongeBob is, that's serious.
Alright, I'm trying to figure out how to move the money for the donation. I can't figure it out, but I'll just consider that it's been successfully donated.
Could make a donation yourself.
Yeah, but it's already met. I gotta save my money for when the things I want to see haven't been donated for.
That's what you're talking about. Oh, I thought like someone sent you an actual donation to yourself. I'm like, even I don't know that one. Oh, I want to take the safety, but I can't. Oh, please don't die. Please don't die. Please. Ooh. That was kind of scary there for a second. Alright, this is my second moment I get to look at chat. Yay! I am so excited that New Donk Country Festival was met, and sorry, I do kind of lift sometimes, so Porky Pig Syndrome strikes again.
That's all, folks.
Yeah, it was funny. I bought 2 bags full of Krabby Patties because I had a marathon in May I did for St. Jude, and I had someone donate $8 for. I had like the theater box of Krabby Patties. I found the big bag of Krabby Patties, and I ate those. But so I was like, yeah, let's do this again. I had 2 big bags of it. No one donated to it. I'm like, oh, I'm stuck with this bag of Krabby Patties. Eat them yesterday. I have 1 left for this marathon, so.
It's like me for Halloween. Like, I live in an apartment complex. Typically, people don't, they don't trick-or-treat in apartment complexes. But I didn't want to be, if some kid knocked on my door in a costume, I didn't want to be, the one asshole who didn't have candy.
Right, right.
So, I went and bought, a bag of candy. And then, of course, nobody, came. I even, put the basket outside for people to just straight up take. And it was still all there at the end of the night. Or, people might have taken a little tiny bit of it. So now, even now, I'm sitting on hella Snickers and Milky Ways and Three Musketeers and stuff.
Oh, dude, that's the way to go, though. That's the best.
Yeah, those are the superior Halloween candies. Other than, the stuff you only find at Halloween, like the multi-flavored Tootsie Rolls and the Tootsie Pops and that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Anyways, looking at English. Looking at the remaining donation objectives here. Tooth and Tail New Game Plus glitch. That's a $10. And let me tell you, that is after the slog that the Tooth and Tail campaign can be in any percent, especially if RNG's this is not in your favor. That's a refreshing change of pace. Super Mario Odyssey, we got the scooter chase. That's another thing you can do in New Donk City that's quite entertaining. The Poncho and Sombrero, we've already had someone agree to meet that. Yeah, Candy Corn's pretty good. Super Mario Galaxy 2, The Perfect Run. I don't know what that is, but the ETA is 6 minutes, so apparently it's super interesting. That one's $20. And then, if you've got a lot of money laying around that you just need to give to charity, $500 will net you the terrifying Secret Mystery Game. Rest assured, it's every bit as terrifying as it should be. I'll give you a hint. I had to check and make sure I'm actually allowed to stream it on Twitch.
Oh, dude. I was like, ooh, can I run this game? Eventually.
Oh, yeah, well, you can. I checked. There are people who have streamed this game and they have not been banned.
Nice. Unlike the other thing we were talking about with the 5 monsters, yeah, that would definitely get you bandoed.
Oh, yeah.
That's another inside joke, but yeah. Alright, so we're seeing the last phase here of Rainchild. This is the first of Plankton's cousins. Very easy pattern to do, but yeah. This happens a lot. So I'm definitely playing this a little bit safer than I usually do, but it's a marathon, so you kind of have to. Because you don't want a dumpster fire.
Yes, a dumpster fire.
See what I did there?
Where did you pick up that phrase from?
I don't know.
Because I know I say it, and I know where I got it from. But
dude, I've lost count. I may have heard another streamer say it. I've picked up a lot of stuff from streamers, so. And I'm trying to adapt some of my own. Like I actually have a big Kappa sign, and I go, "When you feel like a big old Kappa." Oh, and by the way, Timber! Sorry, I had to do that for the chat. Monsters, eh? Yeah. Good old monsters. But yeah, all that lingo, man. It's just like a year later. It's like I know to do these things. I can kind of do the lingo, ish. Even though I'm like freaking 33 now. Feel old.
yeah, the problem is when you fall in love with references that nobody else gets.
Exactly. Like I swear to God, I was talking to my mom one day. I said Kappa. I felt like an idiot. Like, oh, she's not gonna know what I'm saying. All right, so we're
Well,
actually.
no, I'm sitting here going like delete, 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 and nobody watches TNA. Nobody knows who Matt Hardy is, or nobody knows why they should care about them, even if they watch like the WWF in like the late '90s.
Oh, jeez. Only context I can think of with delete, delete, delete is Robin Williams with his joke about George W. Bush. It's like, we'll not be taken hostage. Oh, delete, delete, hostage. Or whatever joke. Alright, here we go. So yeah, this is lovely rock bottom in all its gloominess. Yeah, I guess
So you say this is a bad SpongeBob game. What would you say is the best SpongeBob game, and what was his best version? Well, you know who Matt Hardy is because I made you know who Matt Hardy is because you come over to my place. I bribe people with beer to hang out with me, and/or ciders.
I do that from time to time. Keep me good company, sir. So the best SpongeBob game definitely has to be Battle for Bikini Bottom, hands down.
Which version though?
Xbox.
I first played it on GameCube, and I feel like it handles really well on GameCube, but I've heard like just runs smoother on Xbox.
Yeah, for the speedrun itself, it's definitely better on Xbox. I actually had the GameCube version myself first, so you would definitely be right in that regard. It's just the loading times are a little bit slower on GameCube.
Yeah, the reason I tend towards the GameCube for that is it feels like a Nintendo game. It feels very much like a Mario 64 Banjo-Kazooie type game.
Exactly. Oh, that's the second time I land on that little lip.
And I mean, TV show games tend to not be good, so it
Yeah.
was way better than it had any right to be.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, Heavy Iron did a very fantastic job with the license. I mean, that is very rare. I think we actually had a discussion with that about that with someone this morning when I was playing with my stream, because I don't know, man. For a week after my marathon, it was like disconnect city over there. So I'm glad that my stream is actually able to be shown in all its glory right now for you guys. But yeah, we were talking about licensed games and this one actually being a good one, and we're talking about Atari and how they're like not relevant anymore and just making very bad business decisions. Where we had this discussion before. Oh yeah, Sega. But moving right along. That's another story for another stream.
Yo dog, Sonic Forces though.
Yes!
I can't wait to play that, because I've got to see if my determinations on that one will be similar or different to what I felt about Sonic 06.
I kind of laugh that Sonic the Hedgehog, the Twitter account, actually made fun of itself when it did the little meme for Sonic Horses.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, oh,
The
you guys
Sonic
know
the
you're
Hedgehog Twitter
bad.
account is-
You
yeah,
know
the
it's
Sonic Twitter account's good.
it is fantastic.
Like, they're better than Wendy's, and Wendy's had a good one there for a while. Eventually, they had to fire the person because the person was getting too, you know. I'm still never gonna get over, like, don't go cry to McDonald's just because you forgot what a refrigerator was for a second.
Exactly. I'm like, what are you guys thinking? Seriously. But no, dude, the best game account for memes right now is Arby's. They got some good ones.
Yeah, Arby's puts out some quality stuff.
I mean, they even have one about Mega Man and Bass. I'm like, they don't even know what that is, and whoa, hello Glitch City. So I kind of glitched myself into that electric, I call it electric switch, but I swear I think there's a glitch there somewhere where I can bypass that loading zone.
It's an electric glitch.
Yes.
Yes.
See, yeah, not better than Arby's, though. Exactly. Alright, so now we're in Barracuda Boulevard, and we are actually, I think we're 2 levels away from something we like to call the landmine skip. It's one of the most terrifying skips in this entire game, and oh boy, if it's done right, it's amazing because it saves about a minute off the run. And this is my another moment where I get to, like, just sit back and enjoy the chat again.
Alright, well, we've got another thing for you to read in a Patrick voice, and it is in the chat.
Okay. Plankton's Robotic Revenge is the Dark Souls of shitty SpongeBob games. And since it's there in donations, I'm allowed to say it. I donate $5 already, so I should be on tap for my swear jar. I have one too.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so how was that? But it's kind of
Yeah, I mean,
it's kind of funny in the beginning that you don't really see. Everyone says Plankton's Robotic Revenge, so here's my impression of Patrick doing it. Plankton's Robotic Revenge! He does that. He actually echoes that. It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Because echoes.
Echoes. Oh, dude, I should have thought about that. I was gonna hop into the voice chat. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna mess up Drago. Just having a hard time with echoes as it is, because echoes.
Ah, crap, I forgot about the delay, so I just posted that in chat, and everybody's not gonna get it, and then they're gonna get it like a half second later.
Alright, so, yeah, the locking part of this game is kind of bad sometimes, so even though you're trying to have your target right next to you, you want to aim above your head. So, you kind of have to adjust that in the speedrun. What's up with echoes? You'll get it on the go-around. Yeah, that's where I actually do something different. I wear 2 headsets during my marathons because I hear the echo coming back through my speakers, so I kind of know when to do the start and the stop times. But I actually talk to my runners with the mobile app. That's actually what I was trying to explain to you earlier, just to help you out for future marathons. But it seems to work out pretty well.
Yeah, his stream had problems. What's up with echoes? What episode was that from where Patrick said the echo thing?
Oh, so basically, at the title screen, everyone says Plankton's Robotic Revenge. So Patrick has the line, he says, Plankton's Robotic Revenge! He just echoes the line in his typical Patrick style.
But nah, there was an episode where he was like, echo, echo, echo.
It might have been the Magic
was-
Conch.
Was it? It might have been.
Alright, so
That's gonna bug me now. I'm gonna remember it like 3 p.m. 2 weeks from now, and I'm gonna be like, that's what episode it was, and everybody at work's gonna be like, dude, what's your problem?
well, yeah, if you find out, let me know.
It was in the movie. What part of the? Okay, yeah, what part of the movie?
Alright, so you'll get a
Oh,
little
yeah.
preview of
Yeah, when they
Landmine
were
Skip. Whoa, explosion by Michael Berry. Yeah, so
it was when they were right over that crevasse thingy, I think.
oh yeah, yeah, the gulch. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
about
right before they became men.
So that's in the movie then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the movie in a while, for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Well, a lot of like at least me personally, I would consider that the end of the classic, like, good era of episodes. Was
I would totally agree with
the
you.
movie was, yeah, the movie was the last good one, and everything post that was,
There you go. Be a good switch and stop. You too. Come on, CD and to stop. There you go. Yeah, those switches to stop them on a dime are very, very tricky. But yeah, if you're wondering how I'm able to get my my special power, I'm actually grabbing batteries, and some enemies actually drop them, so that's how I'm doing that. And all these gears and sprockets that you see, that's actually the game's currency. So that's what you would originally... Oh! Got sniped there at the end. I'm in the loading zone. If you didn't have this hasn't happened before, there you go.
well, no, we've had one in the Metroid Prime run.
I mean, I was about to say, if you have a marathon and you don't have that happen, something's wrong, or your marathon's going very, very well.
If you have an entire marathon without saying this has never happened before, then your marathon was not long enough.
Yes, your marathon's invalid at that point. Another one gone, another one gone, another one bites the dust.
I forget, was it Blaster Master, where they were at a GDQ and they found a new skip?
Yeah, yeah. I actually remember that too. Alright, this is my point in the game where I like to run around like a coward. So, excuse me. I typically... Yeah, actually, Patrick is kind of dumb in this game, especially with his special ability. He actually gets double damage on ground pounds. So, not really useful when considering how much you use it, which is not a lot. Ooh. Thank you, Landmine Skip, for helping me get that. I've actually been very good on my jumps lately since learning Landmine Skip. Been making some very risky jumps. But yeah, I have a grand old time with SpongeBob when I run it. Or just do SpongeBob streams in general. As I hear my notification go off. Thank you, Fox.
Thank you, Fox, for being consistently one of the dumbest and most overpowered characters in all of Smash Brothers.
Indeed.
But not like Sheik, though. Sheik wasn't that bad in Melee, but Sheik in freaking 4 was terrible for many years. Until Bayonetta was a thing.
Dude, I kill with Bayonetta. I loved when she was announced. I'm like, ooh, the Uber Witch is gonna kick some ass, and she kicks some ass. Alright, yeah, I put my money in the square jar. I'm covered. I just gotta make sure.
Womp womp.
Yeah. I paid in advance. I paid it forward.
Dragolinas, thank you for the host.
Sweet, all the awesome hosts.
Are you not in bed right now? I thought you were supposed to be asleep.
It's like somebody needs to be in Betty by right now. Need to be putting the...
Well, no, I know my dude Shinyu from Germany. He likes to just stay up for 40 to 60 hours at a time, so...
Dude.
Like, that's expected. But other people, I'm like, yo, do y'all not have to, like, close your eyes from time to time?
Yeah, I had to go through the same thing when I host my marathons. Like, people wonder, like, dude, you're doing like 15 hours straight for like 6 weeks or 6 days. What's up with you, man? It's like, I do it for the kids. My Red Guardian messing me up there. It's all good.
I don't do anything for the kids. I do it for the people who are technically adults but still don't feel like they know what they're doing and still don't feel like they've changed since they were 12.
Yeah.
That's who I do it for.
There you go.
So in reality, I do it for pretty much everybody, I guess.
Good old damage boost there from one of those enemies. Thank you very much.
I do it for my hood.
This, on the other hand, might go wrong. Oh, yeah, I was worried about that.
We are still awake because echoes.
Alright, Guardian, quit it. Oh, jeez. Well, that took about double time. Another damage boost because it was definitely unintentional, but I welcomed it all the same. Alright, I gotta use that special ability of mine. Yeah, if you thought the game was crazy now, wait till these guys get supercharged. They suck. I should have got the Kelpo for safety. It's okay. So yeah, every time you see a treasure chest, is where the Kelpo is. That gives you some health. I just have not been grabbing it.
Yes, I did see the Discord message, Dragolinas. Now, with this software, I can't actually move the money to it, but I'll consider it moved. So, yeah. As far as I'm concerned, I'm saying that the Undertale Metaton incentive has been met. It's just not going to display on the website because I don't know how to make that work because I'm stupid.
Stupid. You too stupid? Oh, you must be Texas. Texas or dog? Get it on, little Logie. Get it on. Alright, this is landmine skip territory, so whew, it's gonna be crazy. Watch out for some fun. It's Mayonnaise instrument. Oh, I did not want to take that little damage right there.
So I follow this bass player called, I think it's Davey504 on YouTube. And he does all kinds of like weird comment requests. And one of them's like, what can you play using mayonnaise as an instrument? And he did like a... Basically, he just pitch shifted the sound of him hitting a glob of mayonnaise.
You could do that, or maybe use like a mayonnaise jar?
Well, he did a bunch of stuff. Like, he does a lot of things like that, where somebody's told him to, like... He's primarily a bass player, but somebody told him to do, like, play Red Hot Chili Peppers using a Red Hot Chili Pepper.
Oh, wow.
And so he was, like, hitting the bass strings with a pepper, and, like, he used, like, sound bites of him chopping it or, like, peeling off the stem.
That is so neat. Alright, so we get our first look here at Clem. That's the other cousin, Mech. And now we get to play a game called How Not to Be Seen. So shoutouts to Monty Python. Yes, what's the difference? As I'm watching my other chat. So hello everyone in my chat. I'm watching both chats, so I know what's going on. I'm keeping my eyes on you guys. $4.69, good number.
Okay.
Boy, those switches land right on my head. That's the one thing I don't like about this. Some of these speedruns. Ow! Especially like that. They land right on my freaking head. Hopefully I'm allowed to say frickin'.
Nah, dude, this is a Christian Minecraft server. I'm gonna have to ban you now. Yeek.
No, I mean, I know when not to say, like, the D or the F or the...
Yeah, no.
I've heard worse. I'm like, guys.
I'm just screwing with you, dude. I saw... I forget what the image looked like the other day, where, like, the caption was... When somebody says heck in your Christian Minecraft server, so you give him another chance, but 15 minutes later he says frick.
Right. It's like, we're going into Battlestar Galactica swearing now. Who fricked in my coffee? Oh god, it's so bad. Oh, who fracked off in my fracking coffee? That's the line. Shoutouts to Robot Chicken. Doing a great episode about that. Oh, come on.
Nah, here's the real shout out is shout outs to the taxpayers for getting super upset over abuses in military basic training and like making them actually enforce the rule that they can't swear anymore.
Right. Alright,
The worst word they can say is piss. So everything is piss. Shut the piss up! Get the piss over here.
I feel like I'm about to have a baby right now as I'm stressing over landmine skip. Oh, first time. Let's go. That is so tricky to get. So tricky. I do not like that skip at all, but I get it. It's awesome.
I do not like it, Sam. I am.
Yes. Oh, come on. Now the switches are being complete jerks. Feels bad. Fine, I'll just hop onto you. Tell them to move to this chat, exactly. Come join the fun. And they actually hosted the marathon, so that's good. They did what they were supposed to do, and I definitely appreciate them for it as I take another damage boost to get over that group of enemies that were being complete jerks. Alright, Squidward. Taking damage much? Oh god, should we recommend this game to anyone? I would say if you like a game that you like SpongeBob and you have a bunch of friends, please play this for it. The Wii U version actually supports up to 5 players, so everyone can play. That means 4 controllers and the gamepad. So if you're looking for a good game for game night, this will be one. As I'm trying to avoid a death here.
On the note of bad Wii U games that support 5 players, yo, what is the deal with friggin' Mario Party 10?
Oh, it makes me gag just hearing that.
It's like, I got so mad when I got that game. I'm like, oh yeah, finally a new Mario Party. And then we played every single board and like all the bonus modes within like 5 or 6 hours.
Exactly, and the game
That
that
was a waste of $60.
yeah, the game that looks even better now is the game that just got released on the 3DS, the first 100.
Yeah, or the top 100. Yeah, I've not even like played that yet or seen it, but if it has original Mario Party mechanics, I'm down with it.
Yeah, it's pretty much all the mini games from like pretty much all the Mario parties. So like that's what we needed on the Switch and the Wii U, but no, we had to get the stupid caravan mode. But yeah, sometimes Nintendo makes very good choices. Sometimes they do not so good choices. So hopefully they'll pull an NES remix and actually release it onto the Switch. That would be nice.
Yes, it does.
Guys, I got it. You know how the Xbox 360 allows you to go on Xbox Live and talk to your friends and like join parties with your friends and play video games online with your friends? What if we took that and put it in a stupid ass mobile phone app?
Ta-da! Greatest idea ever. Let's do it. Makes lots of money. Absolute fail. When I saw that, I'm like, guys, seriously, you made the architecture as good as you could, and you have that? You got NVIDIA house in that thing. You can do better than this. Don't say you don't have the power to do it. You have a Tegra processor in there. We can do better.
Yeah, why the hell does Splatoon 2 not have like 4-player local multiplayer? There's no good reason.
Right.
Also, yes, that is actually, if just everybody no-shows tomorrow, right, and I exhaust all the half-ass runs I'm capable of doing, then the plan is we're gonna set up Mario Party 4, make 4 easy mode AIs play against each other, and then gamble on the results.
Oh, dude, I was about to say add in net play to that. I'll play. I would have fun with that.
Yeah, net play gambling. That's what it'll be.
Word.
Just yeah, whoever comes in last has to donate more money.
Yeah, pay up with actual coinage. Ah.
Yeah, here's the worst way to play Mario Party / the best way. $20 buy-in, winner take all, and you take a shot on every green space.
Nice. I love it. That feeling when you totally forget the pattern of the landmines. Feels bad. I'm just having too much fun with the commentary. I don't even care how bad this run is. It could be a dumpster fire and I don't care.
Well, this is Trashathon.
This is Trashathons.
Yeah.
There you go.
If you came here expecting good runs, and good content, like, you should have been watching that ARPG MA thing that's on the NASA Twitch page right now.
Thank you. Alright, so we're done with Clem. which I didn't get to really talk about him because he's just landmine crazy. But yes, Krabby Patties. But yeah, keep in mind, guys, I do have these lovely Krabby Patty gummies over here I can start eating. I have cherry, I have grape, I have blue raspberry, I can have green apple, so I can just chow down on these suckers all day long. What's actually funny, the grape one actually tastes like beer. I don't know why. It's weird.
When is the form to fill out for the next Trashathon? I don't know. I'm gonna have to find a weekend I have off and then get it set up from there.
Sign me up. This was a lot of fun. Next week, there you go. Someone's optimistic out there. I feel like I gotta take like 1 or 2 days to kind of relax, but this time I didn't have a choice. I had to kind of get affiliate for my marathon channel, and I did. So, woohoo! Moving on up in the world. So I gotta fill out all that lovely paperwork. All right, now we're back to Bikini Bottom, Anchor Way. So we're going into Jellyfish Fields, and we have a new enemy. These guys are electrically charged, so they're gonna be a pain in my side. So we get to have fun with the reef blower, because you gotta have fun with the reef blower, right?
Just firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it. There we go. That's good. I've been slowly trying to work that Neptuning fork into this run, because I really feel like it's gonna save me some time. In the meantime, it's time to use the reef blower. Because I love how you just take a row of them and just blast them. Alright, so I gotta get the net tuning fork ready. Because we have a group of guardians over here that make my life a living hell, whatever.
Has time now and let me down. Don't feel bad that you let me down. I mean, if you have a run to fill a 4-hour block, you can take my Seasons After Fall spot. Because I'm gonna be real with you, that run is gonna be a tad rusty. This is actually the last run I'm probably gonna be sitting in on tonight before I let my co-host slash neighbor I coerced into this start taking over, so I can start practicing a little bit and get warmed up.
Dude, I am envious that you actually have a co-host. I didn't have one for my marathon.
Well, what you do is you just like go outside and start waving like cider bottles. You're like, hey, are you busy?
Yeah, I've got booze. Come help me. Sounds like
By the way, because I figure he's probably listening to this, like if you actually require me to get some alcoholic beverages or anything else, I got you, fam. Some of the local like Pokken tournament scene was supposed to be here as well, but they no-showed as per usual.
That sucks.
Not a lot of people have transportation out here, which is why the scene struggles.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're not in college or high school anymore, it's kind of hard to justify like working all day, getting off, and then getting in your car and driving to the other side of the city to go lose at a fighting game.
That's
especially when you only have like 3 or 4 people consistently show.
Right. It has to be a little tricky, especially to organize that stuff. So luckily, thank you Discord for being an awesome app that it is for getting people together for races and stuff. As
yeah, I really
Switch is way over there for some reason. That's never happened before.
2 for 2.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't ask for any booze. So, like, if you ask for booze, you may receive booze. Except, well, wow, it's dark outside. It's only 6 o'clock. I could totally go over to, like, Safeway right now and grab some ciders.
Word. Have fun with the camera there for a second.
Take this, robo-loser!
Now, sometimes if I'm feeling really good, I'm feeling kind of frisky, I can double layer those double jumps, which are very, very effective in a run. So I can double jump, hit a switch, and then I can jump and hit the second switch. But like I said, I'm doing stuff a little bit safer than I usually do. And I'm gonna grab this Kelpo for safety. So here we go. Yeah, those guys are a pain in my backside. Trying to decide Reef Blower. Yeah. No, let's go Pie. No, let's go Condiment Cannon. Let's just do all the guns. That's what this mode's all about. Use all these crazy guns. So the Condiment Cannon is a Gatling gun. It has lettuce. I'm sorry, not lettuce. Ketchup, mustard, and relish. And I think I upped it to. I think it's 250% damage, but with the faster rate of speed as one of the unlockable parts of this. So it's pretty OP.
Schleg 1 is now on the stream.
Yeah, he's my buddy that hanged out with me this morning, early this morning. So welcome to the awesome marathon that is Trashathon 2017, hosted by the awesome Strawberry Speedruns, or Strawberry for short.
Yeah, we've only had like one disaster this entire Trashathon. I'm really waiting to see what happens next. I mean, I honestly think like Matembre's run went way too well. Like,
I know, right? I was like,
yeah, it's like nothing terrible happened. What the hell?
I'm glad you didn't see my rehearsal today because I missed landmine skip 3 times. That was a dumpster fire. That would have been totally okay for this marathon. But...
Oh no, he's made it. He says you can just call me Jeff.
Jeff.
His name Jeff.
Oh, come on. This would have been Reef Blower if I would have thought about it. Yeah, those guys are a pain because their hitboxes are like right where I need to be. So it makes the ground pound a little bit harder to do. And I take damage too, so... Yeah. That's the thing. And of course, it wouldn't be Jellyfish Fields without these massive jellies you have to go onto. So we just gotta wait. I should have grabbed that Kelpo back there, but I'm okay. Chuckles and Knuckles.
What game would you say has like the stupidest method of healing?
I would have to say this one. Kelpo? As a health? Yeah, I'd say that.
He's not Jeff, he's Jake from State Farm. Little known Strawberry fun fact, I actually used to work for State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm? Khakis.
Khakis. I did wear khakis. I wear khakis every day.
Hey, that's me. I'm not wearing them today because it's obviously cold as crap outside. But it's actually 50 degrees outside. Shocker, considering our summer was ungodly hot.
Yeah, back home it's like getting down in the 60s and 50s now, but I'm in Arizona now, so
oh nice.
It's kind of hard to hit that temperature.
I have some friends out in Arizona. The furthest I've been out west is Utah. I would love to go out there again. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed Utah. I've got family up there. Go snowboarding in like Park City every time I go visit.
Oh,
them.
nice. Yeah, Park City's really nice.
Yeah, it was actually where I learned to snowboard, and then I went back east, and I'm like, that's not a black diamond. But that's like the #1, like, you know, douchey, like, ski snowboarder type thing to say. It's like, back out west, this wouldn't be a black diamond. It's like, yeah, but out west, there's actually snow. The consequences of failure are far less where there's actual snow.
Exactly.
If you're snowboarding in Carolina or Virginia, you understand, or especially if you're skiing, you understand that the consequences for failure are probably going to be you ending up in a cast.
Yes, because it's artificial snow. It doesn't pack very well.
And the sun will melt it, and then it'll refreeze into a nice little solid layer of ice. So, enjoy that.
I need to kind of take a death here, but I'm trying not to. I may not have a choice?
Apparently it's the 30s and 40s in North Carolina right now. That's even worse.
Oh yeah, I mean we only hit like 50 degrees today in South Carolina, so. Yeah, I really should have just killed myself. I've only got one hit left, and I'm donezo.
Dunzo.
Dunzo. Oh crap. You wanted trash? You got it. I'm trying to avoid. Oh, there it is. I'm dead. Yep, I should have took it. I should have took it when I felt it coming. Feels bad. Luckily, I didn't lose too much time. Oh, come on. I do have this rare moment where I get stuck behind these stupid barrels. I don't know why. Like, there's sometimes I get stuck in the lips of certain areas. It's like, how and why do I get stuck right there? Like, I just about got stuck there again.
Great success.
That funny face that Squidward makes when he's in the whirlpool.
Take this. Face the wrath of Squidward.
These electrical guys are just a pain in the backside.
Score one for me.
You're never gonna feel better unless you get this thing off your chest.
Oh, I tell you what, after that death, I feel like I'm gonna be like that guy. You don't want to be like that guy there, the Iron Butt. Oh man, it itches!
Yes.
Oh god, I love that episode. Hibernation Week, when freaking Pantera made music for it. I'm like, that's epic!
I'm Dirty Dan.
I'm Dirty Dan. No, I'm Dirty. No, I know Dirty Dan. I want to be Patrick.
My favorite snippet from that episode was, I forget who showed it. It was either like Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon or some late night host whose name is Jimmy. Does a section on a show called This Week in Unnecessary Censorship.
Yes.
Where they take just like clips and put unnecessary things, unnecessary beeps over them, so it sounds like it's saying something worse. And they had a clip from that show. Which one of you fuckers is the real Dirty Dan?
Yes. God, I love unnecessary censorship. I think it's Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel.
He doesn't do it much anymore, but I think he does the bad tweet readings now, or God, I forget. I think Jimmy Fallon does that more these days.
Why are their names all gotta be Jimmy?
Right. Isn't that weird? Oh, then you got Jimmy and James Corden, and then you got, of course, Steve Colbert. That's awesome. I mean, the frickin' Zelda Symphony. Craigasm! One of these days, I'm going to speedrun a Zelda game. I'm kind of looking at A Link Between Worlds because that seems to be hot right now.
ALBW is an amazing speed game. That was my first speed game ever. It's not easy because problem one, 3DS capture card, not easy. Yeah.
No.
Problem.
I'm laughing because I actually made a ghetto 3DS webcam. I used a. Not sure if you know about this. There's a PlayStation Portable capture card that's basically a webcam. It goes right on top of the screen, so you can pause out to your video. I used that, and I made
Wow.
I made an enclosure to so I actually can stream 3DS games.
One of my friends who used to run that game had like a. He basically just clipped a webcam to the top of his shirt.
Hey, there you go.
If it works. The other thing is a circle pad.
Right.
They're not durable and they're not the most reliable means of input, but even once you get past that, you're also running it now at a time where almost all of the worst tricks we used to have to do are no longer relevant because there's an easier version. So all the frame perfect stuff is gone.
Oh, that sucks.
I think there might be one pixel perfect thing still left, but all the frame perfect stuff is gone because that game runs at 60. So frame perfect circle pad inputs are not fun.
Oh, these guys are just gonna ruin my day. I almost had early Switch. Alright, as long as any more... Oh, God, come on. Get out of my face. Leave me alone. I don't want any more to come down because they're going to spawn right on these switches.
Score one for me.
Well, this could have gone any worse.
Stop poking me.
Good job, guys. This is the run where or the game rather, it's just like, I'm just gonna laugh at myself. It's like, I can't really take it seriously because it's SpongeBob, but on the other side is like, God, I hate when that stuff happens, and I know I got world record in me for this category. Because I was thinking, oh, I got past these guys, I'm really good, and all of a sudden, here they come, about to ruin my day. As I was trying to chain a double jump there. Oh yes, his SpongeBob's grandma. Yes, I love those episodes. Oh yes. And another one I like is when SpongeBob goes to prison with Patrick, thinking it was the Boy Scout camp.
Oh yeah, I remember that episode.
And freaking Gunny as the warden. They put on the Broadway show. Oh my god, that was so hilarious. Alright, definitely grabbing the kelp over here for safety. Because I know these guys are going to ruin my day. Alright, 23 is number 1. 23 is number 1. 23 is number 1. As long as you say it right there, I don't care. You, on the other hand, can go away. Shout outs to Ocarina of Time.
Yep. I think my favorite episode of SpongeBob was probably the one where they thought they killed Squidward.
Oh, when SpongeBob was a wizard, it turned him into that I think it's the pistachio ice cream.
No, it was the one where like he had a wax replica made of himself, and then they threw a frisbee in his window, and it stuck in the side of his head.
Oh.
And they thought they killed him.
Yeah.
So then Squidward starts acting like a ghost to get them to like basically do whatever he wants, but it gets annoying.
And another good one I remember is when Squidward was putting on that symphony for Bikini Bottom, and I guess Patrick and SpongeBob were playing doctor or something, and that got into the actual symphony.
Yeah, because he had lost so much sleep while
right.
Yeah, while he was writing it.
Oh god, that was so classic.
And it ended up being the greatest thing ever written.
Alright, so Pickle Blaster is not so underrated after all. Just as long as I can keep these guys at bay, we're good. I really can't take any more hits. Oh, it's not SpongeBob's grandma? I thought it was that.
Well, no, apparently there's an episode where Squidward's grandma is in there, or his mom's there.
Oh, they had like a special recipe or something. I forgot what it was called, or what he was making. What was it?
Cookies?
Oh, I hate that.
I don't know. This is a episode I'm not familiar with.
I'm trying to remember. My earlier episodes are kind of foggy at that point.
When Krusty Krab was open forever and SpongeBob was hallucinating.
Oh yeah, 24/7. Of course, you can't forget the Krusty Krab pizza. It's the pizza for you and me.
Krusty Krab pizza.
I love that.
Now my neighbors are gonna like just be, dude, what the fuck are you
Right,
doing?
it's like, what in the actual? It's like, dude, it's SpongeBob. Live with it. So yeah, this part has been many a run kills for me, so I'm not surprised it happened again, especially during a marathon. And what's funny is last marathon, I didn't die there at all. So I don't know. I'm showing the trash of this run right now. For this awesome trash-a-thon. Oh god, the Crane Gain episode.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I think one of my other favorites is the one where Mr. Krabs, like, eats a bad Krabby Patty and then thinks he dies.
Oh, yeah,
He has his
yes.
near-death experience, so he has it not be cheap. And then he sells SpongeBob's soul for 37 cents.
That was good.
Oh man, the one where they have the board game treasure map.
2 gold doubloons.
Plastic!
Based
The
on,
rest of this-
based on an actual
Yeah.
treasure map. Oh, the
this,
Krusty Krab
run is just
Hotel,
gonna be-
yes. Oh, yes, that's a good episode. Alright, so we're coming to the end part of the game. We're back in Cunt Street, and we're going towards the Krusty Krab. Yeah, I'm just... like, I don't even care how the run goes at this point. I'm just loving all the SpongeBob memories. That's what it's all about. This run could be completely garbage. Hence again, the Trash-a-thon. That's all about having fun.
I don't pay you to stand around. Like, you don't pay us at all. We don't even exist. We're just a clever visual metaphor used to personify
Yes!
the abstract concept of thought.
I love it. So... Table for Hamina?
Score one for me.
Get all these guys out of the way, because they can be pissed.
Yes. Score one
Yeah, these
for
switches,
me.
if you don't get them at a certain time, they'll close up on you. Which, yep, they did it. Right on time. Weast! What kind of compass do you have it, boy? Ooh, Weast? I thought you said Weast!
Take this, Robo loser.
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu!
Do you know why Nosferatu exists as a movie?
What's that?
They were making a Dracula movie, and at the last second, they lost the rights to Dracula. So they basically, like, Control-F'd the script and changed all the names. Like, Dracula became Nosferatu, and then, like, the other characters got renamed as well.
Huh.
That's the same reason Mario exists at all, is they were making a Popeye game and lost the rights to Popeye.
Oh yeah, I definitely remember that. That was actually a cool little moment in history there.
Shoutouts to loss of rights on random stuff.
Word.
I think the guy who made the another Metroid 2 remake, it got. Who's he working for? The people who make Ori and the Blind Forest. He's
Yes.
working on the second Ori game.
Yes, indeed. I am so glad he got that call, because he was definitely needed. Your talents are well deserved, my friend.
Yeah, I do like Ori. I would learn the run, but yeah, I like Metroidvania type games with adorable forest creatures.
Oh yeah,
Hence why I play Seasons After Fall.
and fantastic story too. I mean, the art was fabulous. The mechanics are spot on. I mean, the visuals. Oh my god, I'd said that probably twice. Music was great, and of course, Plankton's doing his best impression of Jaws right now. But yeah.
Have you played Seasons After Fall?
Me? No, actually, I have not.
Well, if you stick around for the run, you'll get to enjoy it because there's no cutscene or dialogue skips, so the full story is entirely intact.
Sweet.
There's one glitch in that entire game, and it saves probably 3 minutes over the course of the entire run.
Oh, so on that topic, I do want the ending cutscene for this to be played out entirely because it actually is a very good SpongeBob moment.
Sounds good to me.
Sweet. Yeah, I am kind of hyped up as usual, but no, I love doing these sort of charity events and marathons in general, and just helping out people. That's just how I am. You probably already know that from all the stuff I do for other communities and such. Star Fox being one of them.
Also, shoutouts to the fact that we've now been live streaming for precisely 11 hours.
Yoo, yeah. Now we're getting into prime time territory. The question is, can you stay awake?
Can you dig it?
Can you do this? I do have a confession to make. I've been trying very, very hard not to kind of like overstep my bounds. Like say, yeah, I could do it this way to help for a marathon. But like, no, this is yours. I need to just back away, have fun with this one, and let this be your marathon.
Nah, that's cool, dude. You do what you gotta do or do what you want to do. I'm just down with, like, if it's not the highest quality, that's okay. Because what we're doing right now, we're getting some lessons learned in for when I want to do a less shitty one. The next marathon's not going to be trash-a-thon. It's going to be, like, less trashy, but still something you're getting rid of. So it's probably going to be, like, recycle-a-thon.
There you go.
And then after that, we'll have, like, sold on Craigslist-a-thon.
Nice.
Until we move all the way up to never actually used but deliberately scalped by Nintendo-a-thon. And all your games either have to feature amiibos, the SNES Classic, the Nintendo Switch, or some other product that Nintendo like deliberately did not manufacture enough of. Meaning, I will probably be playing Bayonetta 1 and 2 on the Wii U, and
Nice.
the single, what is it, Fire Emblem Fates?
Yes.
You know about that, right? They made one like special edition cartridge that had all 3 stories on it, and it's currently being scalped for approximately $350.
Which is ridiculous.
Then its original price was $90. Thanks, Nintendo.
Yeah. Alright, so quick introduction here. We're back at the Krusty Krab. It's all in shambles, and we're back with Plankton, and this is the final battle. So, it's the final countdown. And taking themes from other video games, this is boss refight, so we'll be going through all the different phases. We'll be going through Plankton 1, but we'll be going through Rainchild and Clem, and then Final Form, which this will be a great throwback to Star Fox. So if you catch it, you know you like Star Fox, or know of at least the final boss. So spoilers, sweetie. I want a command for that. If someone says spoilers in my chat, it'll say spoilers, sweetie. Shoutouts to River Song and Doctor Who.
And ours is we've got a coworker who like will literally plug his ears and say spoilers over the stupidest stuff.
Spoilers. I can't do my Patrick voice. I'm dying right now, but you know.
Yeah, I remember. This is not an exaggeration. This is a little literal occurrence. I was explaining something about the new Zelda when he walked in, and I said, "You know how like the life system in Zelda is hearts, right?" And he plugs his ears and goes, "Dude, spoilers!" I'm like, "You're just now figuring out that Zelda uses hearts as a life system." Is that literally what you're telling me?
Alright, so we're doing a little introduction to Rainchild's moveset. Just in case you guys have been playing the home game and paying attention, as I'm taking more damage like an idiot. Ow! So my friend Smart Alec plays The Incredibles. There's a clip that he has, or his splits goes, "Ow!" when Mr. Incredible gets hit, so shoutouts to him. Alright, this is official Rainchild, I'm sorry. They both use lasers. Spoilers! Yeah, this final boss fight's actually... I mean, it's okay for what it is. I still think this would be a lot of fun with other people. And, just for a quick note out there, I am looking for someone to play co-op with this game to get world record, because there is no world record in this game yet. So even if you're absolute trash, play with me, you'll get world record. It's free. Which I'm hoping I can go to AGDQ and actually do that. I won't care. I was like, here, have a couple drinks, play some SpongeBob with me.
The main character in green is not Zelda. Spoiler!
Ta-da! Alright.
Yeah, I get right on that just as soon as I get the 1 player, 2 controllers Top Gear world record.
There you go.
Because that's a thing that needs to happen. And then I gotta do Top Gear 2 as well. Top Gear 2 is a lot harder because of the vehicle upgrade system. Shoutouts to Technical and the whole Top Gear crew. They were doing their own race today, so they
Oh,
couldn't
nice.
get any runs in. But yeah, Top Gear is just like, okay, you race. Top Gear 2, you get paid based on how well you finish in the race, and then you have to like upgrade your gearbox and your engine and all that good stuff. So if you come in second even once, your run is pretty much dead.
Oh, dude. The feels. Alright, so we're doing the Klim section now with all the landmines, and this is more RNG based, so the patterns aren't as clear, as precise as they were before, so I may screw this up for obvious reasons. I think the last couple landmine placements are about the same, yeah. So I tried not to take damage there, and I did. Alright, coming up on the final form of Plankton here. As I take more damage like an idiot. Alright, say it if you know it. It's Andross form! Of course, you would know why he's called Andross form once you see this mech.
Even though Plankton's Robotic Revenge came out in 2013, it's on the original Wii and DS as well.
Yes.
Like the OG DS.
Do not play the DS version. It's absolute crap. It is not like this version. 3DS is the same as this one. Also PS3. There's an Australian runner called Danny who has the world record for this category still. And he is now runner-up because I have the world record for any percent, but he runs it on PS3. I'm the one that runs it on Wii U because I'm special. Full disclosure, no, I'm not.
You know, this reminds me less of Andross and more. What was his name? Bongo Bongo in Ocarina of Time.
Oh yeah, you're right. Bongo Bongo. Good old Bongo Bongo. Alright, so just to let you know, the time is going to come up when the screen fades to black on the final grab of the gear sprocket, whatever. So it fades to black and we get this lovely cutscene from that I want to show because it's a great SpongeBob moment.
Alright, well, I'll have it ready in just a second.
And time.
Defeated again! Why is it that even with my superior intellect, powerful technology, and dashing good looks, I cannot realize my dream of
Your time was 1:17:41.39.
Not bad for a marathon. Definitely not bad, especially since has some really weird deaths in there. And just enjoy this lovely SpongeBob cutscene because it's a great finale. And I'm gonna play one video after this one, and I'm gonna call it a night and have you guys continue the marathon.
There you are, me little beauty. Now I'll just open that safe, and the Krabby Patty formula will be back in its rightful hands. The formula is in your pocket. My pocket? Oh, and so it is. I had it with me all along. Davy Jones's ghost time, clever. You mean we did all that for nothing?
Well, not for nothing, Squidward. I think we all learned a valuable lesson.
Oh, and what was that, SpongeBob?
We learned that before you fight a giant robot army, always remember to look in Mr. Krabs' pocket.
Words to live by.
I sure am glad things are back to normal here in Bikini Bottom. Say, I wonder whatever happened to those batteries anyway.
Oh, what batteries?
Oh, never mind. By the way, Patrick, the reception on your television sure is incredible.
Well, thank you very much. More pickles?
2 gherkins, please.
So yes, Patrick used the batteries to charge up his satellite dish for his home. Very good, Patrick. Alright, so you guys want some trash from SpongeBob? Well, I have a special clip for you guys to call it a night from me as Toko Tomcat. So when runs go very, very bad, almost like this one, I just have a very special video to show, and here it is.
What a rip!
SpongeBob betrayed us!
I'm sorry I ever started this stupid fan club in the first place.
I'm gonna get rid of all my SpongeBob stuff! All of it! All of it!
All of it! I'm gonna run away! That's what I'll do! Run away!
That is the definition of rage quit. Again, I am Togo Tomcat. Thank you very much for having me here, guys. Shout outs to Strawberry putting on this amazing marathon for a great cause for the Testicular Cancer Society. So please, please, please donate. And as Patrick is looking on a ball down there, please, 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 fellas, it's funny when it's SpongeBob, but it's not funny when it comes to your health. So please check yourselves daily. And I hope you guys have a really great end of your marathon.
All right, Toko Tomcat, thank you so much for the short notice run. You did great, and believe it or not, we are actually now back on schedule.
Sweet!
It is 6:44. Our next run is not scheduled to start for 15 more minutes. Speaking of that next run, our next runner is already in the other channel, which is literally named Other Channel. It'll be, I'm assuming it's pronounced Dewey Quinn, with Fez, 209.4%. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to Toko again for the run. Thanks for the donations, and just thanks in general. It's almost Thanksgiving, but I already have my Christmas tree up because I got to take it down early. So if you accuse me of premature decorating, yeah, whatever, fine. All right, with that, we're going to send it to a short break, and we will be back at approximately 6:55 to get ready for our next run. So stick around.